that. All this fast rap, get up and just dance with it.
Yeah. You won't find us in no Sunday pew. We cut different, not the same as you. You want stem like bamboo, a different type of nut like cashew. We serve the most high, not cash roots.
Look, I'll praise the Abba, that is something that they can't stop. We cut different, like the clippers at the barber shop. Call me Picasso, cause I'ma paint a vivid picture. Me and Judas, son, we live by the holy scripture. God gave me the ruach, now my work is richer. Story time, I make your blood bleed thicker. You breath in our nostrils.
Oh man, Israel, we back with another one.
I'm sorry, man. I was just,
man, it was going so fire. Going live, man.
Yo.
I was vibing and everything.
Shalom, everybody. Shalom, shalom.
Oh, man.
Shalom.
We've been having too much fun before we started recording. Now, listen, thank you for tuning in to RF TV and Kingdom of Israel Music, and welcome to Exposed. We got the crew here today of Sold Out Entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh, shalom.
Yeah, what's going on?
Shalom, shalom.
Let's get a little warm up, everybody. Introduce yourselves.
We're gonna start with you, Meshach. Introduce yourself, my brother.
My man, Meshach.
Meshach.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Next one up.
I'm at Anaya, y'all. What's going on, Shalom?
All right.
Naya. And the brother with the Yah's One Entertainment. Let's get it.
It's Brother Via. Shalom, family. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
All right, y'all. Israel, check this out. We about to go in on these brews right here because, you know, they've been hounding me for like over a year. But they got some nice stuff. They doing some nice things, Israel. So we're gonna hit them up with some tough questions. So before we start, I gotta give y'all a safe word. Just in case y'all can't answer these questions, you must use the safe word. The safe word is Hoffenpfeffer. All right. If you can't answer the question, Hoffenpfeffer is the word that you would need to use in order for us to fall back. If not, then you're gonna be exposed. All right, we all good?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Lord Nathan, you want to set it off? Nate?
Yeah, sure. This goes out to either one of y'all. When did you guys started rapping and writing, basically?
Well, okay. It started, I want to say about 2 years ago. It was probably, I want to say a month after I came into truth, after I got baptized. You know, the Most High put it on my heart to kind of use it as a way to get stuff off my chest. And, you know, at first I was just writing, like I was almost like just writing stuff down, like writing anything down, whatever was coming to my heart. And then, you know, talking to a brother of mine, and he was like, man, he said, write it out. And I wrote it out. And he was like, man, now find the beat. I said, what? He said, man, find the beat, put it on the beat. Ever since then, I got this fire that won't go away. You know, I'll praise the Most High, you know.
All praises. Yo, same question to Avia.
Well, I started the label in 2016. So I'm going on about 5 years of making music, 4 or 5 years. I really didn't make music when I was in Christianity and all the other religions. It was only until I came into the truth of Yah and knowing who I am and knowing who my father is this when it sparked that flame. You know, ain't nothing worse or nothing better than that fire of Yah. You know what I'm saying? When he gives it to you, you gotta praise his name. You gotta give him the glory. So you know, it all started with me and my brother, and we made a song, made an album called Death Before Dishonor, and it just took off from there.
All praises. All praises.
Done.
Well, honestly, music has been like, I guess you could say, embedded in me, really. I've been doing it ever since I was a youngin'. My pops was in the music industry. He taught me how to like play music, how to write it. How you know, from there, I always had this love for making music and doing different things. And once I got into the truth about 2 years ago, it's like songs just came to my head, and it was supernatural, really. So mixing with the love of music and the love of the Most High, it just comes together, and I've been doing it strong for about 2 years.
All praises. That's what's up.
How long have you got? You've been in the truth for? You been in the truth for 2 years or longer?
Yeah, I've been in the truth for about 2 years. Going, about 2 years. Going on 3 soon.
What's up about you, Mosh?
Huh?
Mashek.
I'm sorry, Mashek.
I came in the truth about, I want to say September of 2019. So yeah, it's been almost 3 years.
Okay.
How about you, Avia?
I think I'm about 10 years in.
Oh,
10, 11 years in.
You're a true veteran.
Yeah.
Veteran. You was there. You was in the truth when One West was still really in the streets, and
yeah.
All right, what camp you started out with?
I really didn't start with no camp. I just came into the truth, just Most High brought me into it, and I just started studying. I went to certain classes in Cincinnati, Ohio, but never really was like a camper.
Okay.
All
praises. All right, I got some questions here.
There we go.
And I'm gonna just kick it off, and I'm gonna start off with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I'm gonna go with Adonai.
That's good.
Who is your favorite truth artist?
Be honest, it gotta be the Father. It's the Most High, because he given all of us this gift. You know what I'm saying? None of this music came from ourselves, and if you say it came from you, you're a liar. Because everything that was put in you, put by the Most High, is a gift. So really, it's the Most High. He just vessels.
That's right.
Great answer. Love that answer.
Great answer, man.
Good job, bro.
Good
All
answer.
right. Same going out to Meshach.
Okay, first of all, I want to back Adonai because that was an amazing answer. But if we're talking, of a fleshly person, I gotta go with Peasy. Yeah, Peasy.
Wow.
Peasy is something else, man.
Yeah, Peasy is nice.
Peasy is nice, man. I gotta go. Yeah. That brother's just the spirit that brother's got on him is amazing. Him and his wife, but as Adonai said, you gotta give it to the Most High, anyways. But yeah, Peasy, that is what it is. Peasy's got it. Spirit on that brother is.
All right, Avia, we got to hear yours.
I would say King Malachi.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been following that brother for a long time, and some of his dopest music came out when he was like, early in the game. Like now he just making phenomenal. Yeah, now he just making a phenomenal music, and it's like yeah, definitely. But
all right, that's what's up. So, Nate, you got something to say?
Oh, I'm just saying, when you brought up the artist, that song just came to my head. He's a real good artist. He's definitely
check him out. I'm to check him out.
All right. So my next question, I'm gonna go to Avia. Who would you believe is your competition?
I don't believe in competition. We all in this together, brother. Like, you know,
That whole
Big facts.
yeah,
Big facts.
it ain't, you know, I mean, when I first came in the game, I looked at it like that, but it's like, man, we all doing the same thing. We all giving the praise to the Most High. So there is no competition. You know, the heathens, the haters, those are the competition to us because we all family. So, you know, you make a track, I make a track, we collab together and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Put a smile on our Father's face.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
How do you come up with your concepts?
Most High.
facts
The Most High.
There you go, bro. Like, there you go.
comes
I get
in
a track
random
and I might,
spots.
Huh?
yeah, I might just sit back and listen to a beat and, you know, just meditate on it and meditate on the goodness of our Father and his great ways. And, you know, once you start to meditating on Yah, you know, it just flows, like it comes like water. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
That's how you know it
They
comes. That's how you know it comes from the Most High. Because, like he said, like Abiel said, there'll be times you can just like Abiel send me a beat and I can write. You know, not trying to pump myself up and make me big headed, but he can send me a beat and I can write an 8-bar 16 like within like 30, 40 minutes, and that's because the Most High just lets the words flow with the beat, and you know that's
What I'm saying. What do you write from your experiences or background? Like your experience from your background to now, or what you go through in your daily lives, or?
I mean, I know like my experience is definitely like have a they have a connect, you know what I'm saying? But all of it is just my experiences. You know, I don't dive too deep into it unless, you know, I'm giving my testimony. That's different. But, you know, not really. I know for me and what the things that me and my brethren go through, at least being coming from Georgia, seeing brothers get shot down, knowing, you know, you might not make it home. You know what I'm saying? It does play a part. And I feel like there's already so much music out there that's like, oh yeah, let's go out there and do this, do that, and this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, at some point you need to re-examine yourself and just praise the Most High. Like, just sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very good.
Exactly.
All right, we're gonna get to try to get to know y'all. So I'm gonna ask some relationship type of questions. So let's start with Adonai. This question is for all of y'all, but we can start Adonai first. So are y'all brothers married?
Yeah, I am. Happily married 2 years.
Okay, next.
Happily married 7.
Okay.
7 long, beautiful years.
Hallelujah. Okay. Brother.
Been married. Yeah, I'm happily married. Been married for like 4 years, actually.
All right. Good response. Good response. You know, I thought one of y'all would be like this. Yeah, I'm married.
No.
Not on
that
the
was
live
saying it
stream.
all. You know what I mean?
Hey, DJ, you gotta think all our wives gonna watch this video, bro.
Yeah, most
Take it till you make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Bro, they know how it be.
Oh, man.
All right. How about children? Y'all got children? Hold up, Nate. Y'all got children too?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh,
yeah, I got one too.
I got 2.
All right, there we go. All praise.
Boys.
All right. Go ahead, my brother Nate.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do your families, your spouse, do they influence your music?
They encourage me. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll listen to it. They'll let me know, and they'll be honest with me. Like, you know, not just that worldly encouragement, like, oh yeah, that sounds so good. No, like they'll listen and be like, okay, I think this could flow better. You know, help me with, you know, the matching the melody and how I know, you know, or how I know to be able to do it. Like my wife, she knows my best. She knows my low. So it's like she knows when I'm not giving my 100%. So shoot, she encourages me if anything.
Okay. Mashak?
Oh yeah, yeah. My kids are my biggest fans though. My boys love going to the studio with that. They love it. And I mean, I let them hear themselves. I put themselves on them on a few tracks or whatever. But I mean, my wife yeah, she likes it. I mean, she's not real huge on music, you know what I mean? But a lot of the stuff, a lot of the passion I do get from speaking to my wife before, before I go into prayer, before I walk into the studio, I talk to my wife, hey, I got this and this, and she'll tell me to either get with it or get left. So, I mean, so yeah.
What's up? It sound like y'all got a good support system there too. So now y'all guys comfortable?
Been comfortable.
Nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
All right, so now
Nice
I'm
and
about to
comfortable.
get to start addressing some of these these harder questions. So so I have to ask, I gotta address the elephant in the room. So my question is to Meshach, brother. Let me know if you are Israelite, considered an Israelite, or are you of another nation and understand the Israelite plight, and you rolling with the Israelites?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I do not claim to be Israelite, but I do claim to be a Gentile that was brought into this by Israelites, and I follow the Israelite ways. I follow the Israelite everything. The keeping of the Sabbath, the holy days, the whole nine. Live my life by the Torah. I was brought in this for a reason, brother. I just ain't know that reason yet. But I'm not gonna be asking no questions. So, like I said, I follow y'all's ways 100%, to the best of my ability. Let me put it like that, because I ain't perfect. I fall a lot, but the Most High has mercy on me. So obviously I'm doing something right here in the situation. So, I mean, to now being real, to my people, I'm a traitor 100%. I've been called it several times, but hey, I don't care. I don't care, because
praises.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah, can I ask you a question, Michelle? Do you get heat from Israelites?
Oh, that's a good question. Yes, a lot. Saying saying regardless whether I do this or not, I'm still, going to the lake as an Edomite. Yeah, I get hit. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something real. This is why I really get hit, because my wife is an Israelite by blood. So of course they're gonna hit me every chance they get. Right. But dealing with it at first, it made me kind of like, I'm like questioning my own self, like, why am I doing this? Am I supposed to be here really? But once you go through it so much, the Most High thicken your skin a little bit. Now I'm just like, hey, that's your opinion. It is what it is.
Exactly.
Because I believe, I think, there might be people that look like me make it in before people that look like y'all. You know what I mean?
You tell it, bro.
It's about your spirit you put off. If you put off a negative, nasty spirit, the Most High, he can't use you for nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Right. That's right.
So I mean, I let it roll off my shoulder, and I just keep doing what I was doing. I got to think about my wife and my kids. I can't worry about somebody outside of my household.
Well, praises. So you might want to use the safe word now, because
I'm not.
I gotta ask. So what nation would you say you're from, or betrayed?
What do you mean? Can you insinuate?
Yes, please.
I need you to insinuate on that question, sir.
Oh, okay. What nation would you say your heritage is from? You have, according to scriptures, you will have like Moabites, you will have Edomites, you will have Hamites. Well, what would you say? What nation that you will come out of?
Whew, I ain't gonna lie, that's a tough question.
It is.
It's a tough question to answer. I mean, that's hey, you came with it with that one. That's a tough one, because I can't say I'm an Edomite, of course, but all I can say is to this, after doing my studying in Genesis, and figuring out the seed of Yafet, that's the only thing I have to go by. I'm not gonna say I'm an Edomite. I'm just not gonna do it.
All right.
You know, so I did, you know, I had to do research on where people that look like me come from. And, you know, that's how I have to go by. I can't say, you know, oh, I'm an Edomite. I'm not gonna claim that in no way, shape, or form. So I mean, I don't know. I might have to use your safe word because I don't know how to answer that question properly. Or if I did,
are you getting ready to use Hoffenpfeffer for the first time on
No,
Exposed?
I just know I can't call myself an Edomite. I can't find it in my heart to even let those words come out my lips.
Right.
What I'm gonna say is this: there's no problem of who you are. You know, I'm just addressing, you know, the elephant in the room because people gonna want to know. So, but everybody has their own opinions of what those scriptures are saying. So, you know, I believe in Hamashiach. Hamashiach is going to be able to let us know what everything is. But I do know this much. The judgment starts in the house of Israel. So you Israelite brothers and sisters, y'all got to get yourself together before y'all could pick the boat and beam out of somebody else's eye. You better get yourself right together because the Hamashiach is going to be dealing with you first in your transgression. So, you know, though I know these questions is tough, and I believe that you answering them as best you can, man. And I say all praises to that because not everybody could stand up, especially those from other nations, man. That's what it is. That's what it is, yo. So Meshach, yeah, man, do your thing. Question's still gonna go in hard, you know. It is what it is. But I
don't need your safe word, brother. It is what it is, man.
It is what it is. So let the Most High Judge do his righteous judgment and his righteous recompense. All right. So that's how we leave it with that.
Yeah, all I gotta say is, yo, I always say, if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, that's my brother.
All praises. All praises.
And I always say,
it's not about flesh. It's not about flesh. It's about spirit.
Exactly. I always say, everybody's my brother to Judgment Day. You know. So
there you go. There you go.
You know, even the ones that come against me, hey, I'm gonna still call you brother until Judgment Day.
Exactly.
I'm not in any way to judge anybody. No matter if they judging me, that's just not me. That's not in my spirit, you know. So
So they might be surprised. They come to thinking they're Israel. They're not. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We don't know.
You're gonna have some brothers standing on on a Judah line, and all of this time they Gad, or we don't even know. So check your spirit before you check somebody else's spirit. That's my advice. So
Amen.
All right, so let's move it on. He still Israel. He still didn't use Hoffenpfeffer yet. You know,
I'm not going to. Keep the safe word, brother. Keep the safe word. I don't need it.
He still didn't use it yet. All right, so we gotta keep it going. Let's go.
Go
ahead, Nate.
Yeah, I want to know. I see everybody with Hebrew names. I wonder how each one of you chose your name. You know what I mean? Let's start with Adam.
Well, outside of it, just like the Most High putting it within me for an ease of spirit with this name, it's honestly, it came to me a few weeks before I got baptized. I realized give you a little synopsis, Isaiah 1:2-4. Ox knows not his master. I mean, the ox knows his master, but we don't know who our master is. And that spoke volumes to me. I'm like, I don't know who I serve. I always thought there's a God. I just didn't know who he was, you know. Then coming into the truth, realizing, oh, wait a minute. There's only one God that created everyone. And he is the one that loves me. He's the one that's supposed to be my master. Okay, I got you. Deuteronomy 6:4. I got you. So with that, it has made sense because I never had someone to lead me. You know, I had fathers, but they didn't really show me how to get to this word and what it's really saying. But the Most High, he showed me. So with that, he's my master. He guided me with everything that he needs me to do through his son, you know. So my Adonai is Yah. It's simple.
Well, praises.
Okay.
All right.
Can you answer
Hey,
that
bro.
question?
Was me?
Yeah.
All right. So now that you don't know this, but you know, my other brothers, Judah and Adonai and Avi, I know I did go when I first got baptized, I did choose the name Zedekiah. But something, you know, for the year it was, something didn't sit right. You know, something wasn't sitting right with me. And I kept thinking, like, okay, maybe it's because I chose a Hebrew name at that time. So like I said, like I was saying earlier, I was doing research on the sons of Noah. And I was like, okay, well, if I know who Shem is, I know who Ham is, who is Yafet? And I'm like, who is Yafet? So I did more research and more research, you know, find out they're from Russia and Turkey and all the other predominantly white, however you want to say it.
Mhm.
And so I was like, okay, well, let me just go look at the sons of Yafet. And out of all the names I've seen, the one that stuck really hard was Meshach. And I was like, you know, you kind of feel it. But I mean, I did research, man. And I tell y'all, man, that Shabbat was the best Shabbat of my life, man. I probably felt like y'all when y'all found out who y'all were. Found out y'all wasn't, you know, who these people been saying y'all are. And when I figured out where my seed come from, I'm like, man, like a kid in the candy store, man. I was so excited. I was jumping. I was showing my wife, baby, look. You know, I'm showing her, look.
Right.
And, you know, so when I ran across, I was running, I was skimming, I was praying. And then Meshach just kept sticking out. And I was like, well, let me go pray on it. When pray on it, and I was like, you know what? That's it. That's it. You know. So
Praises. Oh, praises. All right. And here I come with my old questions.
There you go. Okay.
I'm gonna have to change my laugh. I'm gonna start laughing like this.
Oh
we ain't, hey, we don't fold that easy.
Thanks.
All right. All praises. All right. So this question is for all of y'all. But I want it to be brief. So I understand y'all do music. I play y'all music, right? But what else do y'all do for the house or the nation of Israel outside of music? We know y'all do music, but what else is y'all doing to contribute to the building of the house?
Who you want to start?
Anywhere where anyone could start answering. Any one of y'all. It's for all of y'all.
So
okay, go ahead, Adonai. Go ahead. I'll go ahead.
All right. Well, recently, you know, it has been mainly just music and, you know, putting myself on the line and just not even just myself, but myself, my family, my brethren that are with me, my sister that are with me, putting all of us on the line, going out there and actually trying to reach our people, not just sitting here and expecting us to do nothing is going to work. Just putting out music is going to work. No, going out there, talking to them, talking to the homeless, doing what the Most High tell us to do. If we really want repentance in Ezekiel 18, you know, and not trying to, you know, talk about no alms and nothing like that, but, you know, that's what we try to do. You know, recently now I'm a landscaper. I want to be able to keep the garden of the Most High. If he has a garden, I don't know. Some people say they want to be doorkeepers. I want to be anything, any way that I can serve the Most High in his kingdom. I don't care what I need to do. Just how that.
That's good. Next.
Take a tent. I'll take a tent right inside the gate. But you know, I keep literature in my, you know, even at my, like when I'm at my job or when we're out in public, even though I know them brothers don't want to hear it, they're gonna hear it anyways, or they just not gonna hang out with me. So, you know, when they're all talking about this and talking about that, I'm like, hey, like talking about, you know, certain stuff that the world is going through now. And I'm like, hey, that's all prophecy. I'm like, you want me to show you? Look, I'll show you. So even though I try to throw like little gems in there, you know, maybe something that they'll think about later. I'm like, oh man, you know, Mike said that. Hey, Mike, and then ask me, and then I'd be like, okay, well, let's talk. So, you know, they all know who I am. They know, you know, they know about me. They know what I believe, what I'm going through, what I do. And I mean, they embrace it. I mean, they'll ask questions. Sometimes they'll ask questions. You know, I keep literature ready. You know, I have a book that I have questions that I feel like would be asked of me, and I have answers with scripts and everything written. So as soon as they ask, I'm like, give me a second, let me flip my binder open, brother. I'm gonna find that question.
Right.
You know, so I just got to keep ammo ready in case somebody comes at a heat of the moment and asks. Other than that, you know, I just let the Most High lead me, whatever. If it's something I felt like I should have said, but it didn't come at that time, then I know the Most High didn't want me to ask at that time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just got to rely on him to push me and, hey, say this to this person, say this, do this, you know. So I try to help out as much as I can, do whatever I can to, you know, just let the spirit shine, you know.
All praises.
Praise
All
God.
right, Avia. Same question, bro.
Where do you go?
I think he's still there. I think he might be driving though.
I think he's on.
My bad, I was on mute. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But outside of y'all's one entertainment, we have a foundation called Breaking the Chains of Adversity. And what this foundation does, we throw clothing and food drives, canned goods, and you know, just stuff like that for the less fortunate, because we all homeless and poor. We ain't in our land. We ain't got the riches and the wealth that the Most High
Yes.
promised us. So we all poor. So we can't classify the less fortunate as that. But we just hosted an event probably like about a year ago. We took and did toiletries, like sandwiches and deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, just little things to help the people out that were, you know, less than fortunate on the streets. We passed them out. We wanted to go to food, clothing, and food and clothing banks, but they were saying that, you know, because of the volume of the people that were in the places, we couldn't donate unless we had enough for everybody. So we got our nature up and, you know, got donations in and, you know, got clothes. We took old clothing that were like mingled, and I had a sister down in Tennessee. She knitted them together and made cloths, made like covers and stuff like that for the people that were, you know, less than fortunate. So it was like, you know, we do a lot of outreach with the clothing and food drive, Breaking the Chains of Adversity. Find us on Facebook and on Instagram and all that stuff like that. But other than that, we do a little ministering to the people, trying to wake them up, you know, because like I say, and I tell Mashek all the time, we don't make music for, you know, for the brothers and sisters that already know who they are. We make music for the brothers and sisters that don't know, that need the message, that need to wake up, that need to turn back to the Most High. So we outside of music, we minister, we do the clothing and food drive. I'm sorry, and just a lot of other outreach things that we can do, possibly helping with the community. No 501c3 needed. You know, we do it off the muscle and the blessings of the Most High.
All praises, y'all.
I just had to put that out there real quick. All praise.
No government funding here.
No government,
right. None at all. Right.
That way they can't tweak your speech, right?
Right. Right.
Exactly.
All praises. All right. Nate.
Yeah. Question. It's just for anybody. Have you guys ever been part of a camp? Any camps?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I don't necessarily say like. So I say yes, because that's where the Most High placed me to be introduced and to learn, you know. And I was baptized there in the name of Yahshua. So absolutely, you know, I was there. And I still do involve myself with them, because at the end of the day, they are brethren. They're my brethren. They still encourage me. They still got love for me. At the same time, though, I don't necessarily believe in that whole camp mentality. I'm not just gonna listen to somebody just because, he's an appointed elder. No, I need scripts to back that up. I need what the Most High said to back that up. I don't need word from man, or else we just Christians again. So I say yes and no. I do, I enjoy myself with the NCCI, but I enjoy myself with everybody that is part of the body of Yahshua, really.
That's it.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Real quick.
Hold on a second. I wasn't finished with my question there.
Oh, my bad.
You just hold on.
Hold up, Speedy.
Miss Shaq, same question.
Yeah. So, I have to also agree with Adonai. Yes, I learned from a camp. Yes, in CCI, but I am fixing my mind to now follow man on this specific subject. Yes, I do learn from a camp. I do watch classes, but I also do my own studying on the sides. I do studying here. I do studying there. I know you're not supposed to. They say you're not supposed to bounce around, but I if you if somebody is bringing something to my attention that I did not learn at the camp, I'm gonna listen. Avia does it all the time. I listen. As long as you have a way, like Adonai say, as long as you have scripts to back up what you're saying, how can I disagree with you if it's written in the scriptures,
Exactly.
So I do learn from a camp, but I do not follow it the way that some other people follow. Let me say it like that.
Okay.
Some people they there and there. Me, I'm just okay. I'm learning. That's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't base my salvation off of man. I just can't do it.
I've been in this truth for like almost 14 years, and I'm gonna tell you, man, don't be a rock, be a sponge, because because there's always something you can learn. Don't say, oh, you know what I mean? How crazy it might sound, you always go to the scriptures, and the scriptures gonna lead you to the truth.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Facts.
The spirit, will teach you,
Can I speak now?
Oh, sure.
No, we got one.
The floor is yours.
He was waiting for his turn now. He was being patient.
No, it's his show. He's the DJ and stuff. Whatever.
Oh man. All right. So, oh man. Israel. We got Yaz One Entertainment. We got Sold Out Entertainment in the building. All right. So, all right. We have a song here called We Win. Right. And I'm gonna play it real quick. And we're gonna ask some questions about that.
Sold Out and Yaz One Entertainment presents. Y'all showed us his truth. We've been different ever since. Don't care about religion or for your skin. We know that with Yah, we always gonna win. We shout hallelujah, hallelujah. We shout hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. It's us against the world, you better choose the winning side. Come on in the wind, bro, you ain't gotta stay outside. I'm peachy, my heart says Hebrew, skin says Greek. Let's hit the streets, you know it's time to preach to the meat. They shall inherit the earth, excuse my mumble. I don't argue, but I pray, so my spirit stays humble. If this offends you, I'm sorry, but this is who I am. I don't do this for the clout or for the likes on Instagram. This my lifestyle, I would die for this subject again. I shout hallelujah, humble so that we can win. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. Got y'all on our side, so you know we never giving
We
up.
always climbing to the top, we will not stop until the end. With our Father on our side, it's guaranteed we gonna win. See our Abba reign supreme, and he ain't never taste defeat. Wiped out nations, destroyed kingdoms, made them grovel at his feet. We was bred from real survivors, had to hustle just to make it. Unfair wages, social injustices, plus hate, we had to take it. In the end, we gonna make it. We some steppers, see the shaker. We unite and come together to restore our righteous nation. Yeah, I do this for our brothers on the corner, trapping hard.
Nice.
All right.
That was hot. That was hot.
So how did y'all come up with that concept?
Well, I mean, honestly, like I had got the beat from my little nephew and I was right into it. And the beat was called Steppers. And I'm like, man, Israel, we some steppers. Israel, we some steppers. And it just kind of was like resonating in my head. So at that time, I had just met Meshach. And he had put me on this Lions Den collab that one of my artists was on. And I'm greedy. I ain't gonna lie. When I hear a good beat, I want to get it. I want to eat it. I want it for myself. But he halted me and told me like, bro, nah, you can't have this for yourself. It's a bunch of other people on it, so this do me a 16. So it was more like, okay, I heard the beat. And me and Mashek, that's when we used to have our long conversations on the phone and just talking and politicking. And I'm a good judge of character. Since I've been in this truth for a while, it's been, I could tell somebody's spirit. I could tell when somebody got a good spirit, and Mashek has that good spirit. And it wasn't a coincidence. It was by Yah's design that he brought me and him together on many projects that we doing, and just conversing, and the chemistry that we have. So I'm like, man, let me test him out. Let me put him on this track and see what he about. Like, and I shot him the track, and he came back with that, and I'm like, okay, like, all right, well, let me write mine. And then I wrote mine, and then he was like, well, you know what, let's come back to back on the song. And at the end of it, so the chemistry on the song was just so beautiful, and it was only by the Most High's design that he brought us together on that. Like, but the concept is we win. It's self-explanatory. We winning. We might be over here in exile. We might be going through what we going through, but we still alive. We know who we are. We know who our Father is. We are able to come together and break bread. Japhat, Shem, non-Messianic, Torah. We able to come together and win. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this song was about. Us bridging that gap between all the differences that we have, all the lines that we done drawn within our nation, and with the children of Yah. Let me just say that the children of Yah. We have drawn so many lines, and this song right here was wiping the lines away, letting people see that, yeah, a black man and a white man could come together on a song and praise the Most High. So-called Torah only brother, so-called Messianic brother could come together on the same song and give praises to the Most High Yah. And that's what it was about. So that song right there was just a breakout for me and Meshach to really show brothers and sisters what unity was about. True unity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the song. And we got plenty more songs, me and Machete, because I like the way that me and him flow and we sound together on tracks. And it's just the chemistry that we have, is phenomenal. It just came out like that. He had his reservations about the song and stuff like that. But, me being the producer and the micromanager that I am, I didn't listen to it all the way. And I just felt like it was a dope song, and I put it out, and hey, we made history. I feel like we made history with that song.
That's a good decision. That's a good song.
Yeah, appreciate it. All praises.
So moving right along, I'm gonna play the next song. Dead Man Walking.
Eater. Song is fire. I know.
Yeah. All praise to the Most High. Yeah.
Silky beat.
Yeah. Let's go. Whether you in this truth or not, man, you can't be fake. How would you feel if they only caught you on B-Day? But when it's gone, the same people, they gon' flee the scene. But when you get that guap, see, man, here they come back again. When you telling them this truth and they don't wanna hear it, trying to stay within your peace, they wanna commandeer it. You telling them the fame and money is part of a fable that keeps the oppressed people financially unstable. They tell you get that bag, not knowing it has a tag written on it, say your life and you gon' be straight. Stay strong, these days they gonna get longer. Stand strong, these nights are gonna get harder. Keep your spirit nurtured, read up, don't run on no vengeance. Y'all sees it all, so please don't run away from living. Keep his law and commandments, he will put it on your life. It do not matter if you fall and just get up and fight. Jacob's trouble is coming, my brothers ready to defend. We see how empires fall, they are attacked from within. So keep your armor on, family, we endure to the end. If we have your on our side, it's written we will win.
All right, who's gonna break that one down?
Shoot. Honestly, the inspiration behind it was me and my wife. We were just talking about the old days when I met her and I was still in the world. I didn't go back before I was Adonijah, and I realized, the more and more I was reading, the more and more that I'm finding, okay, this word is life. God's word is life. So and I didn't have Yah's word, but yet I was alive, but I was dead all at the same time. And you know, those things mixed with the conversation and talking to my elders, things just made sense, and then it clicked. You know, everybody that does not have this light, you know, of the Most High, which gives structure, is dead, you know, inside, not just on the outside. So really, all of us just like them zombies in Michael Jackson's Thriller video, like just walking, but you really don't know where you're going. You don't have any concept of right or wrong. You don't, you know, and from that came the fact of, okay, everybody knows what dead man walking means. Everybody knows what that means. So let me put a different concept on it. You know, all right, that dude walking, but he's about to die. Do you know that you're walking and you're about to die? You know, that's where from there, Most High just let it happen.
That's what's up.
Exactly.
Where y'all getting these beats from?
I get most of mine from, I find them on YouTube. I find them on SoundCloud. I just find beats and whatever resonates. Stupid.
You go. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Same
thing.
here.
Well, I got people that, you know, that people that just do it for fun, and then they always like emailing me beats, you know. And I got Avia who makes his own beats, and he sends me beats, and you know, but he greedy. If he sends you a beat, oh, he want to be on the song with you, you know. So. Yeah, Avia is greedy, man. He's greedy. He's like, hey, I got this beat for you. Oh, I already got a 16 rope for it. Let's do it.
Okay.
You know, but you know, yeah, I got producers from YouTube and stuff that I communicate with, and they'll send me they'll just shoot me beats. Hey man, what you think it is? Oh, this is hot. Oh, you got it? Go ahead. You know. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, let me shoot out. Avia's nephew makes our beats. We go ahead and shout out Zays, you know. Yeah.
That's what it is.
You know,
that plug-in, the plug-in for the producer making those beats. That's what it is. All right. Okay, I'm gonna play another track. You're gonna have to hold on now. You hold on.
I got a question I want to ask. Is burn it up.
Go ahead and play. I won't back down. Heater right. It's a heater right there, bro. I'm telling you.
All right, go ask the question, bro.
My question was Israelite music today. Do you think it's growing? Do you think it could be better? Or do you see any negative influences?
Let me go first, gentlemen. Hey, Israelite music is taking over the world. It's making worldly music look like the garbage that it is. I'm just gonna say it 100% real. Told you I don't need your safe word, brother. It is what it is. Hey, Israelite music, man. Israelite music is taking over, man. It's shining that light that these people in the dark need to see, you know. So I feel 100% that Israelite music is what. Man, I bump it in the car. Hey, what song is that? Is that new Drake? Nah, buddy, this is better than Drake. Let me show you something. Right. So you know, Israelite music is taking over, man. That's exactly what we need in these days. We need a light to shine through these dark clouds, you know, that's over what we got going on. So yeah, I definitely got to say Israelite music is hot, is moving, you know.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's moving in a progressive way. When I first started making music, it wasn't a lot of Hebrew Israelite artists out, you know, doing their thing. But now it's like, man, the influx, you know, brothers and sisters making great music, not just good music, but great music. You know, I done heard some masterpieces in my lifetime as far as like being in the truth. Like, oh man, that was hot. Still listen to it to this day. Like, you know, and I would love to see us take over our own genre, to create our own genre, and you know, to be recognized at the Grammys, to be recognized so we can get on stage like, yeah, all praises to the Most High Yah. And you know, instead of, you know, oh man, thank this person, Johnny Willie. No, thank the Most High for allowing us to make these songs and be able to do the things that we do. Like, so I would love to see us have our own genre, because we are classified as gospel rappers. and gospel singers, and that's not what we are. We spiritual conscious people, and we make conscious and spiritual music praising our Father. So it's definitely a big change in the Israelite music and the movement.
Well, I definitely agree. But me myself, I don't know if I would want to be a part of their approval system. I think we should just take it over and make
correct,
and build on that, and then they could come and try to get on our award show.
Hey DJ,
like that.
We want to take it back.
We want to take it back.
They stole it from y'all first. They stole it from y'all first. We can take it back.
That's how I feel. But I got a good question here. With everything that's going on, we have this mass situation going on and stuff. So straight up, how do y'all brothers feel? Starting with you, Meshach. You answer first. How do y'all feel about this COVID-19 and this vaccine situation going down?
I'm gonna be honest. I think
I want to know both the spiritual outlook of it and the carnal and what's going on in this world today about it.
Okay. Well,
hold on. Time I say, we do live in a society that certain things you can say, certain things you can say, you end up getting knocked off. You know what I mean? Get knocked off. So if you talk about the jab, you know what I mean, just call it what it is. You know what I mean? But
be mindful of your words.
Right, exactly.
Okay. That's gonna be hard because my answer was, if you want the truth, my answer is gonna be a little hurtful to some ears.
Give it.
Are y'all ready? Okay.
We know the password.
Okay. And I'm gonna say this again, DJ. I'm gonna say this again. You can keep your word. I don't need it. So I think from of course, spiritual way, it's all these things. This is just opening up, the markets, opening up, just a way for them to see who's gonna fall in line and who's gonna separate. Now, from another point of view, I just see it as a way of control. They want to see, okay, we can control, we can scare them to death. We can control them. We can control their minds. And, like I said, this is all just going to be fulfilling what the Most High has planned. And it's beautiful. It's falling into place exactly how he said it. So, it is what it is. Hey, shout out if y'all don't take us down. Hey, the truth is the truth, man. We can't hide the truth.
All praises. All praises. Adonai.
Physically, carnally, this whole thing is a plan. I'm gonna leave it at that because the further I go, the further we gonna get reported, blocked, all that. Stop there. But spiritually, everything's going according to plan. The Most High said exactly what my brother said. Hold my tongue, but y'all know prophecies speak for themselves, and everything's gonna come to pass. Now, when it comes to me and my family, we serving Yah, and all that ingredients that's been there, that's unclean unto us lawfully. So
all praises.
All praises. All praises. All right, my brother Aviyah.
I would use a safe word, but I'm gonna just say this. That it's always one scripture that resonates with me when I talk about the COVID-19 and all that, and it's Amos 5:5, I think it is, when he says, don't be worried about their confederacy. Make me your dread, make me your fear. And after that, it's like, what can I fear? They're trying to push a vaccine that they're trying to
Hoffenpfeffer.
Right. but they're just trying to put something yeah, just it's just foolishness. And you know, we just need to really definitely, you know, keep our eyes focused and our hearts, you know, tethered to the Most High. Definitely.
Hold on, let me say something real quick. We didn't cave. DJ Judah caved for us.
I'm caving. I'm caving for the house. I'm caving for the house because we have to be able to use our minds and strategically
definitely
maneuver in this world. But with that being said, I'm gonna play this song. It's called "I'm Not Scared." Let's get it going.
We sold out. We sold out. We ain't scared. I'm not scared of the things of this society. Don't get drunk on religion, keep your sobriety. I feel y'all not man, so there's no rivalry. Cause Yah has all of the power, he's my authority. Is real, my family, truth is implied. That's right. Yes, the extended family from my father's side. I'm tired of the lies that they hiding worldwide. The darkness coming to the light, man, that's prophesied. Holidays are fake, it's time for a changeover. The time of the Gentiles will soon be over. We know some can't see these prophecies like cataracts. Call me a fax machine, cause I only spit facts. Even though I will fall again and again, I'ma get back up and tell this truth all over again. Don't you wanna go to heaven even if you only scrape by? My type wants to see my people live for the Most High. I'm not scared of the things of this society. Don't get drunk on religion, keep your sobriety. I feel y'all not man, so there's no rivalry. Cause Yah has all of the power, he's my authority. I'm not scared of the vaccination you wanna supply. Don't tell me it will save me, please stop trying to falsify. Everyone is scared talking about this vaccine supply. I'm out here telling people about my faith in the Most High. Reading the Bible with some people's blind spot. I take a bullet for Yah before I take that shot. I don't step on religion, I keep my sobriety. I ain't scared of the darkness that is in society.
Amen.
Perfect time.
Man, that's definitely a fire joint right there.
Perfect timing for what we were just speaking on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, and that was like 2 years ago. So, you know, it was way before all this even came to pass yet, you know. So
the track is nice, man. You know me, I like to bounce. So anything that get me bouncing, that's it. You know, I can whip that all day.
I heard you.
All right, so I'm not scared. So who master plan was that?
Oh, the best team in the league, me and the Most High, you know. I'm gonna shout Peasy out on that one. Gotta shout Peasy and his wife out on that one. You know, like I said, this is crazy. This is the crazy part. This was before, you know, COVID even came about. The song was written before it even came about. But I know that just by learning and listening and seeing how stuff was going, I already had it, you know, with prayer, I already had it like knowing that something was gonna happen to where this let me see what this medical dosage was gonna be portrayed onto people. And you know, like I said, this song came into my mind. It was like right after I came into the truth. So it was before COVID was physically here out in the world for people to see. And you know, it's just something the Most High hit me with. And I mean, the hook said itself, you know, don't get drunk, you know. And when I was speaking about drunk, I was speaking about religion and certain doctrines that are pushed on to, I'm gonna say it how it is, pushed on to our people. I'm gonna say it like that, since we family here. And you know, so when I said, you know, not to be drunk on religion and doctrine, keep your sobriety, keep your mindset focused on what the truth is. And like I said, I mean, I don't know, I guess the Most High just kind of laid it on me. So like I said, that's why it feels good for me. The only reason I'm really excited about that song is because it was prophecy before I even knew it was prophecy. It was put in a song before I even knew what was going to go on. So I got to give it all to the Most High for that one. You know, I didn't know nothing about this at this time, you know.
All praises, man. I mean, it hits the point, and it's like perfect timing, you know, not like for me just playing it, and it's like perfect timing of today's situation. So all praises and all esteem to the Father. All right.
Praise him.
Nathan, you got
Yeah.
it.
I'm just thoughts just running through my head, and what type of advice that you would give somebody that's coming into this truth that they never heard it before, and they caught wind of it, and you had a moment in time that you can expound something into them, put a seed into them.
Meaning anybody?
Anybody.
You like meaning to anybody?
To anybody.
Go ahead, man.
I'm like, even if a Gentile.
Speaking to me. My bad.
I'm just saying
Anybody.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if I had a chance, I'd tell them first off, weigh the cost. No, because once you take that dip, there's no going back. You may want to, but you can't go back. It may seem like, oh, it's boring today. It may seem like I'm down today. I'm never gonna get up. But what the Most High says is like concrete. Once it's dry, it's dry. There ain't no getting it back wet. There's no going back to where you're going. Nah, you got to keep going forward, because if you look back, you're gonna fall. So keep going, keep the faith, stay strong, stay encouraged.
Right.
Nice. Let me hear from the seasoned vet, Avia.
Well, I mean, like I said, I've been in this for a while, man, and I done seen people come and go. I done seen brothers, come in and be bold as lions, and a couple years they fall off because of, man's doctrine, or they fell out with their homeboy or their brother in a Knesset or a class or something like that. I done seen sisters come and, be a part of polygamy and get a bad taste in their mouth for it, or just be with a unrighteous man, and now they witches and warlocks and all that stuff. All I can say is that, pray. Just pray. Like the Most High said, if you seek me, I'm gonna seek you. If you take a sip of this cup, he go fill you up. So, you just got to stay strong, and y'all stay strong in that scripture. And, don't let no man deceive you. Don't let a man tell you how to fear the Most High, because the Most High already prophesied and said that was going to happen. And his word don't go back void, but we definitely can break the cycle. We definitely can break the cycle of disobedience by being obedient to our Father, and just loving each other and showing that respect, like iron, like it says, iron sharpens iron. If your brother don't know something, then you let him know, because if you don't, like Ezekiel, like it says in Ezekiel, if you don't warn your brother, then that blood is on your hands. You know what I'm saying? And don't none of us want to feel that wrath or that type of punishment from our Father. So if it's something that your brother don't know, your sister don't know, speak to him, speak life into him, tell him. You know what I'm saying? Don't encourage disobedience, encourage obedience. And that's what a lot of us need to do now, is encourage obedience blindly, because that's what the Most High wants, is blind obedience. We can't see him, we can't touch him, we see it, we feel his power, but we are following him blindly. And that's what he wants, and that's what he deserves, for us to just not question his authority, not question why he told us to do it, just do it, like Nike. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Jesus, all praises. So this question here, this is for Meshach. All right. So, and it's just going back into the more tougher questions, but as you in your position in Israel, what would you, or how would you explain to Gentiles that's hearing this truth? Like, what would you say to them? Because we all know we have brothers out there that's very strong in their teachings against other nations. Then we have some other people in this nation that is more educational to this truth. So you, as being a Gentile and have to deal with other Gentiles, what would you say and how do you deal with them?
Well, I mean, it's hard to answer because I haven't really had to deal with that yet. I've only met one other Gentile that's into this, and with the people that they meet and the way that they come in, and a lot of them brothers, like you say, are 100%, what they believe is the truth. Everybody else is a liar, yada yada. I don't try to change people's minds. If they're like, oh, we're gonna celebrate holidays, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, I'm gonna say what the Most High tells me to say. They shut it down. I'm gonna dust my feet and keep it moving. I don't have the time to be trying to chase after somebody who doesn't want what I'm trying to give them. So if they're like you say, if they're stuck on their ways, I can say what I'm going to say. Like, that's wrong. I can show you that's wrong. Oh no, you're just in a cult. Oh, you're just this, you're just that, you're a traitor, yada yada. Hey, peace out. Shalom. See you later. And I'm gone because I don't have time in this day and age to be wasting time for people who don't care what I have to say. Like I said, I'm gonna say it so that I can wipe my hands of it and keep it moving. It's just, it is what it is.
All right.
Michelle, your question. I'm
Yes,
sorry,
sir.
but I want to add on to that. How do your immediate family? How do they feel about it? You into this truth?
Well, my mother, she calls and asks me questions all the time, but it's not clicking. It's not clicking. I showed her this, showed her that. It's not clicking. She'll call me and ask me, hey, is this part of prophecy? Yada, yada. As far as the rest of my family, I just cut them off. They ain't got my best interest in heart. They never cared about me when I was in the world. Didn't care about me when I was down. I'm not going to care about them while I'm up. And it is what it is. I can't, like I said, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. So when I was younger, they didn't want to be around me. I grew up by myself. I have brothers and sisters. Nobody cared, and I lived that struggle of having people thinking that people care about you when they don't. So when I got older, as people were like kind of moving around, I said, okay, Most High's taking them out of my life for a reason. I'm not finna chase them. You can't call me, but I can call you. Nah, you cut off. It just, so I'm focused on now on my brothers, on my family, and that's all I got to worry about. I got to worry about my household and then the brothers that I allow in my circle. Everybody else, cut off.
Right.
So earlier, you mentioned that your wife was a Judite.
My wife is Israelite.
Is Israelite? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All praises. So like, if any, are you getting any flack with that, or like, is there Israelite both on both sides, Israelites and outside of Israel, trying to cause division?
Yes. More on the Israelite side. Of course, my family, they believe, which now that you mention it, I'm like, maybe they was right. They were against my father. When he was alive, he used to always tell us as a kid, don't y'all bring, excuse my language, everybody, don't bring no black person here. And the crazy part is all his kids are in interracial marriages. Me, my sisters, everybody. And, a lot of them, they can say they're not racist. Man, I know what racist looks like. If you tell me I don't see color, I'm gonna call you a racist to your face. It is what it is. As far as the Israelite, as far as the Israelite side, I take crap all the time. Telling, that I'm dragging my wife, I'm dragging the daughter of Zion to the lake of fire. My kids are going to hell regardless, just all this nonsense. But yeah, I take it all the time. But like I said, it's that time where I gotta be like, okay, brother, you can say what you want, but You know, whatever you tell me in error, you have to deal with on Judgment Day, not me. So the persecution, it kind of just rolls off, and I let it go in on one and out the other because, you know, I know what I read and I know what I feel. And another crazy part, I don't mean to drag it. My question to myself is, why did the Most High wait till I married who I married to bring us both into this truth? We was married, like 5 years before we came into this truth. Then we came into this truth together. She came in about 3 or 4 months before me. At first, I thought y'all was crazy, you know, and because I was a Pentecostal Christian, you know, and coming in, I'm like, well, why did the Most High wait 6 years, 5, 6 years to bring us both into this truth? Why he didn't bring me in before I got married if it wasn't meant to be, you know what I mean? So that's how I deal with that.
Question. Yeah, question. Don, same question. You have any family rifts because when you came into this truth?
Yeah. You know how people how our people are. You know, when they'll hear you because, you know, they'll ask you a question to be polite, but not really listening. Yeah, I get that a lot now. And also recently just had a little issue with my mom. It's not gonna go too deep into it, but it was a feast day, Feast of Tabernacles. As we, you know, we were there, we were at the congregation, we were with our brethren, you know, and it's a feast day. So of course, you know, we're out late, not like we're out doing shenanigans. We're out, we're praising the Most High, we're fellowshipping. We haven't seen each other in months. So we're fellowshipping, coming back together. And, you know, I came back home and it was already like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to get my son laid down, get them to sleep. Kind of we had a lot to do in the morning. We come home and we instantly come to, my stepfather coming and telling me, like, you know, you're not taking care of your family, right? You know, y'all don't need to be out there all that late, y'all all late like that. You know, it's dangerous out here, especially at night in Atlanta. It's not the same as when you left, Mike. And, you know, me having to be respectful, you know, but at the same time, I know nobody knows the struggle I went to. Nobody knows I was homeless while in college. Nobody knows I was homeless after college. Nobody knows I was homeless because y'all put me out. Don't nobody know that. But yet y'all want to be the same one saying it's dangerous out here. I know it's dangerous. I had to live out here by myself. And now I got a family. They trust me. I can protect them. I have a God that I know is real, that he protects us. I don't fear anyone here. Yeah. Like I tell my coworkers, if I die today, if at minimum, my one thing that I will be at peace with is if one of the brothers that I ever talked to, the Most High allowed him to come to the truth. I die in peace. I'd be happy. Take my life any other way, I'll die as a servant to the Messiah. That's it.
Well, praises. Oh man! All right,
Judah, play that thing, play that noise.
Yeah.
There you go. Give my brother his props.
All right, so I got another track here I'm gonna play. It's called "I Won't Back Down." So we're gonna check this out real quick, Israel.
Eat.
See how many of my enemies have become, and they hate me with a violent hate. Most High, guard my life and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I have taken refuge in my refuge. Let the integrity and straightness guard me, for I have waited for you. I won't back down. To all the heathens and the haters and the rebels get in my way, I just won't let you. Ain't no weapon for successful. I won't back down. Even when I'm in the face of all my enemies, you never see no fear of me. Ain't worried about your conspiracy. I look to the hills and that's when cometh my help. My help come from the Most High. I cannot do this myself. While I'm out chasing this wealth, I feel I'm losing myself in pursuit of these dreams. My enemies plotting they schemes. Esoteric confederacies, they cloning this plot. tights and jeans, manipulating weather by the way of the harsh machine. Genetic deficiencies, historic atrocities, and broken philosophies. We live in these prophecies. No more will you lie to me. Enough with hypocrisies. My control with the blue beam, trying to alter reality. Subliminal imageries, distorting my energies, polluting our precious seed with man-made vaccines. We looking through crack screens. Everything ain't quite what it seems. Unplugging from the matrix, got us shaking like crack fiends. Keep on with debaucheries and wicked bureaucracies. As long as the Most High with me, man, ain't none of that scaring me. I won't back down. To all the haters and the heathens and the rebels get in my way, I just won't let you. Ain't no weapon for success. I won't back down. Be strong and courageous, fear the Creator. Ain't no man on earth that's greater, even though the heathens rage. Man, I keep on restored for like a
That's a fire.
Oh God. Oh God. Praise y'all.
Where the
Oh, praise.
flames? Where the flames? Told you.
All right, who's that on? Avia. Oh, man.
Avia.
Avia, this one is on you. I won't back down. Where the concept come from? Who, what, when, where, and why?
Okay, so that's like one of my few solo songs. I don't do a lot of solo songs because I like breaking bread with the brethren. But this concept of this song came to me one day. I was just sitting back thinking about all the debauchery that was going on in the world. And I wrote this song probably like about a year and a half ago. And I'm real good with the play on words. Like, and my vernacular is kind of extensive, not to like boast of myself, but I like to use big words sometimes to throw off the listener so they can, be wondering like, what is he saying? Like get in a dictionary and try to, define the word. But what it was is that I was listening to the beat and all I heard was I won't back down. And it's like, at that time in that moment, it was like, man, we need something, some kind of, anthem to amp our people up and let them know, like, man, don't back down. No matter what they doing, no matter the coronavirus, no matter what they trying to pull on us, no matter they stealing our genes, they putting fetuses in Pepsi. And I'm a big conspiracy theorist. And before I came into the truth, I was heavy in it. But now it's like, conspiracies, whatever. The Most High go clear it up and make the crooked thing straight. But as you heard in the song, I was like saying a lot of conspiracies because it's like people are so worried about it. People so worried about this. Oh, the Illuminati this, the Bilderbergs this, they controlling this, they doing this. And it's like, man, I won't back down. No matter what y'all throw at me or throw at our people, we ain't backing down. We ain't backing down. We go keep on fighting because at the end of the day, we go be on top anyway. So it was definitely one of those songs that I had to put out and let people know, like, man, it ain't time to back down. It ain't time to back down. Our Father's coming for us. He's building an army. He's getting us strong. He's waking his children up, and it's time for us not to back down. And it also segues into my brother's song, I'm Not Scared. See how the Most High works? You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing that we have these messages to convey to our people, to wake them up and let them know, like, man, y'all ain't alone. Y'all not alone. I know you feeling bad about this. I know money messed up. I know this. I know that. But all we need to do is come to the Father in prayer and supplication, and He'll allow us to come together and not back down.
Praises, all praises.
How do you guys manage? Well, I see I see my man, he's driving the truck, but how do you manage your music and family?
I just can be blunt. I'm probably the youngest person here. I'm 21 years old. Just got married 2 years ago. It's a struggle. I'm still learning. I'm still learning partially myself. But then I'm also learning my wife. I'm learning this beautiful little boy that acts too much like me. I'm learning all these things, but at the same time, it's when people say balance. It's hard to balance, especially when you come from a life when you don't balance anything. You know what I'm saying? All you have is what you got, and you just use it to the best of your ability. But now, the Most High has given me one peace, There's times, you know, now I gotta look for it. There are times where he just has me like, all right, you're still now. You don't have opportunity to read. You don't have opportunity to do nothing else. But you got this song stuck in your head. What you gonna do with it? You know, and it's really just like that. Like I try to follow the spirit. Really, that's it.
Shaq, what about you?
Okay. Yes, it was very hard when I first got into it, probably the first year. That's, I'm gonna say it how it is. You know that silly serpent, he likes to move around. So there was a point in time where I wasn't reading, I wasn't focused on my family. I was just all about music. And I mean, I was putting out 4, 5, 6 songs a week. And until, my wife finally broke it down, like, hey. So I took like a month off. And I mean, there was some other stuff that led to the, what's it called? The writer's block. There was some other stuff. I'm not gonna go into detail in case the brothers are watching. But so there was some other stuff that went down, put me on writer's block. I'm gonna say the Most High was chastising me, had to be, because man, I could have a beat and be playing in my head, and I could be, nothing would come to my mind that would allow me to put it on there. So I took two weeks off. Miserable, by the way, because like I said, when I tell you I got a fire for this music, I have a fire. And it took about 2 weeks, and I couldn't write nothing. Nothing was playing out. So then I said, you know what? I just broke down. I was like, yeah, I'll give it to you. I'm gonna get myself together. So now I'm able to allow the Father to be first, the family to be second, then the music does its own thing, slides in places. So, it took me to fall really hard on my face before my mind calculated and realized what I was doing. And, I'm thankful that my wife was able to, that the Most High was able to use my wife to point it out to me that I was putting music before everything, even him at times, even though I was writing and rapping and singing about the Most High, I was still putting it before him. And like I said, it took my wife to really push that to me and show me like, hey, step back. And the Most High just used her to, push me on my face, allow me to now I can manage it, I can manage it a lot better. So yeah, praise to the Most High,
All praises. All right. So can you let the people know where they could get your music from? Let them know what's up and coming, like new songs, new album coming out, what's going on and where they could get it.
Okay. Now, as of right now, we are on all music platforms. We're on all social platforms. They let our music be played. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Pandora, some other music apps that I never even heard of a day in my life.
Kingdom of Israel Music.
And Kingdom of Israel Music by the best. I'm going to skip to the question. By the best DJ in the league, DJ Jude. I'm going to skip to the question. Also,
I like that.
I think there's another Israelite radio station I'm on, and DJ Yoel plays me as well. Plays us, excuse me. But I mean, I got an album I'm trying to work on called Public Enemy, The Spiritual Israel Public Enemy. I got a couple tracks with IVR. I got a track called Enemy of My Testimony. Stop that, and this is gonna break out to what me and you was talking about, DJ. Me and a brother Brandon and IVR got a song called Stop the Hate. I got a song called One Law. And me and IVR actually today we wrote a song called Let Me Loose. And we just got way more to come, man, way more to come. We ain't stopping for nothing. We got so much stuff coming on. I got music with other artists that I'm trying to reach out, that I'm reaching out to. Some brothers talking about music videos in the future and visuals, and man, we just ain't gonna stop until the casket drop, So
All praises. All
Go ahead and
praises.
hit that. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up? Question.
Uh-huh.
Is he still on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Same question.
So as of right now, we have two projects about to come out. We have Great Abundance by one of my artists, Reginald Goshaya. He's a phenomenal brother, praise artist, heavy into the scripts, heavy into giving praise to the Most High. And we've been working on this album for a little while, and it's definitely a phenomenal album. Great Abundance, it'll be out soon. We don't know the exact date because we're still mixing and mastering it. So we can but it'll be announced on our website, YasOneEntertainment.com. Also our Facebook page, Yas One Entertainment, TikTok, all that good stuff. We everywhere. Then we have a personal project that I've been working on for a couple of years. It's called Faith. And this album is just not my artist. It's artists all over the United States and all over the world. I got a brother in Ethiopia on there. I got a sister in Demona, Israel on there. I got a sister that's down in Belize that's on there. Sister that's up in Canada. So we, it's a world album. And I'm real big on unity and showing unity in any and every kind of way. So, that album is definitely about unity and definitely about just different aspects of faith, different perspectives of faith, and like Mashake say, we got a bunch of singles coming out, man. I love collabing with this brother and this artist. We all make good music. It hasn't got to the point to where we even started a whole nother label, CKM, Conscious Kingdom Music. And this is a collective of Sold Out ENT, Yas One Entertainment, Halak Productions, and any other brother and sister that's conscious and spiritual to come on. It's just an outlet and a platform for all brothers and sisters to share their music and their message. So, me and Mashek put that together, and by the grace and the will of the Most High, he allowed us to put it together and come together. And like I said, it's not about differences. It's not about what I believe in, what you believe in. It's about the message. So yeah, we a little bit everywhere, man. Like Mashek said, man, y'all can listen to our music, Spotify, Apple Tunes, everywhere. It's a beautiful thing that we are allowed, that the Most High allows us to be able to do these things in His name, and not for our glory, but for His glory, and to magnify the word and magnify the Torah. It don't need no magnification, but that's what we here to do. We was created to serve the Most High, and how we serve Him is magnifying His name and letting everybody know the greatness and the goodness of Him, and let people see how good He is to us, so they could he good to them. He's good to them. I wanna get down with Him. I wanna serve that Elohim. You know what I'm saying? And like, we have to always lead by example. That's why we a nation of priests, But definitely check us out everywhere, man. Facebook, TikTok, CKM, and Sold Out Entertainment, Yas One Entertainment, man. We coming together, and it's gonna be a hot summer. I mean, a hot winter for y'all. We blaze the summer up for y'all. SoundCloud, YouTube, all that. We blazed it for y'all, and now we about to give y'all more heat, praising the Most High, and just something to bounce y'all heads to, because and shake your butt, whatever you want to do, stomp your feet like King David. Just don't get butt naked. You know what I'm saying? we definitely doing it big, and we moving in a major way, because it's strength in numbers, and it's what it's about, like about 10 or 12 of us, Mashek. You know what I'm saying, all together on CKM?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, roughly. And I mean, it's a beautiful thing, because we coming together, we making neutral songs, we making good songs, and we praising our Father and enlightening our people. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, me and Mashek is bridging that gap between the differences and the lines being drawn. You know what I'm saying? And we got some blowback from it, and we got some slack, but all praises to the Most High. Me and my brother stayed down, stayed together, and I definitely appreciate him for all the things that he has done, and just all the patience he has had with Israel. Because as we know, Israel can be buttholes.
Yeah, that's a
you
fact.
know.
That's a fact.
So you know, and it's a beautiful thing that our brother has stayed strong through all the adversity and all the things that he has went through with us. You know.
All praises. All right, so Israel, you heard it. You heard it here. Kingdom of Israel Music Radio, RFTV. We got some new music, some big things coming out from Yas One Entertainment and Sold Out Entertainment. And what's the other one? CKM?
Conscious Kingdom Music.
Conscious Kingdom Music. Yo, you heard it here on Expose Israel. Stay tuned. Listen out for these cats.